Which of the following reacts with ethanoic acid and with phenol? A. Aqueous potassium hydroxide. B. Bromine. C. Calcium carbonate. Or D. Methanol and an acid catalyst. So in this question we have to react with ethanoic acid and phenol. So if we draw out both of these, we have a 2-carbon chain with a carboxylic acid group, and we have a benzene ring with an OH group attached. So for these questions, I'm going to draw the organic products of the reactions rather than the byproducts as well, because we're only really looking at the organic products here. So looking at A first, so that's aqueous potassium hydroxide. So it's going to form a carboxylate ion with ethanoic acid where we have the double bond oxygen, but this OH becomes an O-, and then that can bond with the potassium positive ion from potassium hydroxide, so the K+. A similar thing will happen with phenol, where the O from the OH becomes O-, and then it bonds to the potassium ion. So A does react with both, so it's very likely that this is our answer. Then looking at B, so bromine. Bromine doesn't react with ethanoic acid, but it does react with phenol. And it will be tri-substituted if there's an excess of bromine, where it's substituted in the 2, 4, and 6 positions on the benzene ring. So here we've drawn our organic product for B. But it doesn't react with ethanoic acid, so it can't be our answer. Then looking at C. Calcium carbonate. So with acids, this reacts, and it's a test for acids. When you react them with a carbonate, you'll produce carbon dioxide, but you'll also produce an organic product. So like with A, we're going to have a carboxylate ion from our ethanoic acid, and we're going to use 2 of these and bond it to Ca2+, that's the calcium ion. But phenol is not a strong enough acid for this test to work, so it won't react and it won't produce an organic product here, but it will react with ethanoic acid. But because calcium carbonate doesn't react with both, it can't be our answer. Finally, if we look at D, so we have methanol and an acid catalyst. So methanol and an acid catalyst are the reagents for esterification, but you need a carboxylic acid, which can be found in ethanoic acid, where we have this ester group being formed here, where the double bonded oxygen is coming from the carboxylic acid and the single bonded oxygen is coming from the methanol. So here we've got our ester, but it doesn't react with phenol because phenol doesn't have a carboxylic acid group for it to form an ester. So D only reacts with ethanoic acid, so it can't be our answer. So therefore, to get the mark for this question, we need to write A in the answer box provided.